Yes. All right. Changing it over. Yeah, the first one, the first one worked so well. Um, I'm making the actual um, the final one. Hey, no face. Oh, that gives us lots of leeway. Yeah, the first one worked really well. So I'm doing the real one now. I can't find my damn straight pins, so I have to use these ones, and these are not very sharp. That and my hands are very tired today. 9 dogs today. Two Yorkies, two poodles, multi-poo. Hang on. A schnauzer. Let's see. Okay, American Bulldog, Schnauzer, Maltipoo, Golden Retriever. Then we had Australian Cattle Dog, two Poodles, two Yorkies, two Poodles, two Yorkies, Yeah. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So it was a long day today. But I was able to reconnect with an old client that I had many years ago when I was still pregnant with youngest. So that was cool. That was real cool. She remembers when I was pregnant with youngest. So now that that other place is closed, um, she's really happy about. Um, I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. So yeah, it was really nice to reconnect with her, and now she's really happy about being back with me. She'd heard about my shop, not realizing that it was me. So she's really happy about being back with me. So that was nice. I can scoot up a little bit more. So that was really nice about with today. So yeah. And not only is she back with me, she has brought her family with her. So that's nice. That's nice. So when she realized it was me, she's like, oh my goodness. So you figure I left that other place when youngest was born, and she just turned 12. So it's been a hot minute. And next month, I've had my shop for 6 years. Now, I've been busy, but not busy like this. It's usually just short bursts around the holidays, usually. Yeah. Yeah. August 26th will be 6 years. And it just so happens, um, I didn't realize it until literally the day I opened. Um, August 26th is National Dog Day here in the States. I don't know if it is in Canada, but here in the States, August 26th is National Dog Day. And I didn't even realize it until the day I opened. Just worked out that way. Shit. How much is it? Yeah, I opened in 2019, right before the lockdown. I was 10 days shy of 6 months because of the lockdown here in Nevada. Oh, neat. I was 10 days shy of 6 months open when the lockdowns happened because I opened August 26, 2019, and the lockdowns happened March 16th, 2020. So, yeah, that was interesting. And the governor here in Nevada specifically cited, yeah, the governor here in Nevada specifically cited veterinarian services and pet stores were essential. But because he did not cite grooming services, we had to operate curbside. If we could offer curbside services, we could stay operating. If we could not, then we had to close. So it just so happened that I was able to figure out how to operate curbside services. I put a fence around my front door, and all handoffs were done at the front door. Nobody was allowed through the door. All payments were taken. If you paid by check or cash, you had to clip it to the fence, or I sent you an invoice, email invoice, and you could use your card that way. It was all contactless. Um, there was no contact, and nobody was allowed through the door. That is literally the only way I could stay open. Nobody was allowed through the door. Everything was done contactless. Um, you had to put your dog inside the gate, then step back behind the line that I had duct taped to the ground. Then I would step forward and secure the dog and then bring them in. I would stay at the door so that we maintained the, hey, Mark, maintain the 6 foot distance, but the dog was still inside the fence so that, it was, we maintained the distance. Yeah. Because the cops were keeping an eye on everybody. If they caught you not listening, you were getting fined and you were getting shut down. One of the other shops did get fined. I I was, like I said, barely 6 months open. There was no way I could afford it. I had to. If I was going to try to stay open, I had to follow the rules. $10,000 fine? No way. There was no way I could afford that. So I made sure everybody, all you had to do was drive by and see that I was following the rules. I was not taking a chance. I wanted people to just be able to drive by and see that that fence was right around my front door and you could see that I was following the rules. I was not taking a chance. Oh, these pins are not sharp. Come on. Yeah, I'm gonna try to be there. I just don't know when. I don't know when. Um, uh, the shorts aren't hard. Um, when I make shorts, I usually make them on my phone. And when I make them on my phone, I use YouTube Create. It's a really basic um, video editing software. I know. I just feel bad. I've just half the damn time, like I said, I don't know whether I'm coming or going. Um, it's been insane. It has been absolutely batshit crazy. Um, So it's I don't know if it's on iPhone, but I think your Android. It's YouTube focus, YouTube Create, and it's a really basic um, editing video editing software. I don't think you can get it on computer. I think it's only mobile. I'll show you what the logo looks like. And that's the one I use when I make shorts. It's real simple. Not creator, just YouTube Create. Focus. YouTube Create. And it's a real basic. Um, I know, and that's why I like this one because, like I said, it's super simple, very basic, very easy. That's why I like that one. Very simple. Okay, I'm gonna take that. It I don't remember if it has a little tutorial to it, but I do know it's very simple. Um, I just kind of walked through it and kind of played with things a little bit and figured it out pretty easy myself. And you know, I am not very tech savvy. Where did my tweezers go? I don't know. And I was able to kind of figure it out myself. I sure did. Yeah, I just kind of just worked on it and kind of played with it a little bit as I went through it, and it worked. I was able to figure it out. Hey, Tracy. Oh, good. Just stabbed myself. Son of a biscuit eater. Tracy, if it stays as busy as it has been, I quit. Just letting you know. We don't. We don't. So I made that temporary first run. Wanted to see if it worked better than the cooling shirts with the cooling towels for Mona. Well, how about it worked better than I thought it might? It worked fantastically. So I'm making a real one now. Finishing the seams with bias tape and everything, like full on, the whole 9 yards. But I couldn't find my real actual pins, so I had to use these T-pins, and they're a pain in the ass. And I probably need to change my needle too. Not probably. Most likely. Hey, Fuzzy, what are you doing? Yeah, I tested it out. The what do they call it? The demo, I guess. I tested out the demo 4th of July during the parade, and dude, it worked so well. I'm making the permanent one right now. So yeah, um, like there's the seam of the 2 towels that meet down the back, and that I'm sewing the neck hole right now. But no, that's not what I was talking about. Um, Tracy, I had 9 dogs today. I quit. You can have the shop. I quit. Hey, Marla. Tracy, you can take over. I quit. Dadgummit. Tracy's gonna beat me here in a minute. She's gonna beat me here in a minute. Tracy knows where I live. She's gonna come over here to my house, and she's gonna beat me here in a minute. Told you. It's a pre-built business. Tracy, it's a pre-built business. You got you got clientele and everything. That you. I'm not going to push it. She knows where I live. She will show up at my house. Yeah, she would be. My bias tape shifted a little bit, so I got to rip a few stitches here. She would too. She'll show. She's right, Scooter. She would too, and not just her. Her daughter too. Because I'll tell you right now, her daughter ain't. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Her daughter ain't taking her dogs nowhere else. That's a big fat no. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, that's a big fat. That ain't gonna happen. There we go. Yeah, your daughter knows where I live too. Between the two of y'all, no, I'm good. I like breathing. I'm good. I know that's what I'm working on. It just shifted a little bit, just enough that it missed the corner here. So I had to pull a couple. Hey, Eric. Yeah, between Tracy and her daughter. Yeah, nah. Mm-mm. I like breathing. Thank you. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. I like breathing. Thank you. All right, I'm going to stitch this end and then flip back around to finish that. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. Air is very nice. In between the two of them ladies, I love them too much. Yeah, no, I like breathing. Not you. Stitch this end down first. Let's flip her back around. Honestly, you guys, I might joke around, but I don't think there's another job in this world that I could do that would make me as happy as grooming. As hard as it is on my body sometimes. I honestly don't think there's another job out there for me. I do really love what I do. Oh my goodness. So they're settling in nicely. Oh yes, Momo. That's actually what I'm working on right now is something for Momo. So I have cooling shirts for her, Eric. But the problem with the cooling shirts is they don't absorb water very quickly. Um, so I bought a bunch of cooling towels, and I'm sewing them together to make a cooling vest because the cooling towels. Oh, I'm sure. No, Eric, I have not. Um, because I'm not afraid to get bit. I am more afraid of a dog injuring themselves out of fear because 99.9% of times when a dog is acting crazy, it's out of fear. Um, in this business, when you work with animals, if you're afraid of being bit, if you're afraid of being injured, you're not in the right business. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. I am covered in scars, literally covered in scars. Um, I am not afraid. Do I like it? Do I enjoy it? Absolutely not. It hurts. Um, but not like I said, 99.9% of the time, it's a fear response. If you can figure out what is causing the fear and work them through the fear, um, you end up with a much better dog. Oh, thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Um, does that always happen? No. Can you try everything in your arsenal and everything in your little bag of tricks to try to make grooming a better experience? Absolutely. Does it always work? No, it doesn't. Um, that's reality. Uh, it is what it is. It's part of the job. It is part of working with animals. Um, it's part of the territory. It's not fun. I don't like seeing it. I don't like dealing with it, but it is part of the job, and it comes with the job. Um, I don't like having to see it, but I understand that it is unfortunate unfortunately part of working with animals, especially when you work with a lot of rescues, which I do. Sometimes they are, especially when they come from a rescue situation, because we don't always know what their background is. If they are puppies and just coming into a grooming situation, they don't know what's going on. They don't know what the equipment is, so they don't understand what's happening. Um, if they come from abusive situations, then sometimes that's they're afraid of everybody. Um, if they've come from other, I've had some that are actually one. I think he comes tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. Um, we have a double whammy going on with this dog. I've been working with him almost since I opened, which we're going on 6 years now. Um, he is what we call groom traumatized. Um, so this is a dog that somewhere along the line he has been severely traumatized by a former groomer, and we've been working with him, and he was getting better, but now that he's older, he's developing dementia. So he's going senile. He's also going blind and deaf. So he's beginning to revert. So it's a difficult situation. And ever since day one, his mom has always been terrified that I am going to turn her away like other groomers have. I have not done an Irish wolfhound. I've seen them, but I have not personally groomed one. That is not a dog that we actually typically have here in this area. The one that I have seen, I saw in Florida. I also have another dog. Um, he is a poodle that, for the first 8 years of his life, every single time his nails were clipped, he had rear dew claws that were floppies. So they just bounced around with every step he took. They just bounced around. They were floppy dew claws. And for the first 8 years of his life, every single time he had deformed nails on these dew claws, and they curled real tight up against his the pads on his dew claw, or on the dew claw. Um, so every single time he had his nails clipped for the first 8 years, one of two things happened. Either they had to clip the nails so close to when they clipped his nails, that they quicked him and made him bleed, which um that's a nerve that you're when you make them bleed. When you quick them like that, you're clipping a nerve. So it's very painful. Or they would pinch the pad. Yeah, I love your dogs. um so it was very traumatic. The very first time I groomed him, um I actually suggested that she take him to potentially see. I told her I suspected that these dew claws were very abnormal, and I explained to her what I was seeing, um, that I was concerned that these dew claws were actually causing some of the issues, because I explained to her I don't sugarcoat things. When I see an issue with a dog, I tell the owners immediately. Tracy can vouch for this. And I explain the issues, um, and any concerns that I run into, and what potentially could be done, and to consult a vet should that be warranted. In this case, the very first time I groomed this poodle, that's what I did. That I was very concerned about these dew claws, and felt that a consultation with the vet was very needed, and to potentially look into the possibility of having the dew claws removed, because they were causing, one, the nails were highly deformed, and he was extremely sensitive, and potentially they were causing pain, because they were not, something was not normal about these dew claws. First vet wanted to say that at 8 years old, this dog was too old to be put under, without even seeing the dog. And I pushed her, and it took a couple more visits. and me working with him a little bit more, and I'm pushing her at this point because something is definitely not right about these dew claws at this point. I'm positive about it. She finally gets a second opinion. Second vet brings him in, does an assessment, does blood work, does a full physical. He's healthy as a horse. There's absolutely no reason for him to not be able to be put under. Vet gets him put under, brings him in, agrees that something is not right about these dew claws. And this vet takes me seriously. When I send a dog in for an evaluation, she listens. Agrees that something is not right about these dew claws, agrees that, that this dog is in pain, and that the nails themselves are deformed enough that it's causing pain and discomfort with clipping his nails every couple of weeks, the whole 9 yards. Finally, and finally gets him in, puts him under. See you later, Eric. Get some rest, honey. We'll see you later. They cut into the first one. It wasn't infection, but it was a pus-like fluid. They go ahead and pull that one. Cut into the second one. There was a free floating bone. No cartilage, no attachments, no nothing. There was a free floating bone that had literally worked its way through the muscle fiber from the dew claw, had worked its way through the muscle fibers and was rubbing the bone in his leg and had rubbed a groove into the leg bone. So yeah, this dog, with every step that he took, was literally having a free floating bone from his dew claw that had rubbed through the muscle fibers and had rubbed a groove in his leg bone like this, with every single step he had taken for 8 years. Eight years. Every single step that dog took. My mom had a dog. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Fuzzy. Yes. Again, thank you for the support. Eric's awesome. I appreciate it. Exactly, Marla. Exactly. It was just a free floating bone. Oh yeah, Scooter. Oh yeah, exactly. And while he still is a grumpy pants, because at 8 years old, that behavior is so ingrained at that point, he's still a grumpy pants. But within weeks of having surgery and having those dew claws removed, his mom could tell that he was already feeling better and was just comfortable. See, and that's why it's important to have a groomer that understands dog behavior, because some groomers are just, hey, can't get the clippers without pinching his pad. That's worse. Just quick him. And for 8 years, that's what he dealt with. No groomer had ever said anything to his mom about, oh, this nail is deformed. What's going on here? Go talk to your vet. And I pushed her. There was like 4 visits. I was talking to her about going to the vet and getting these checked out, these dew claws checked out. And finally she was able to get in, and the vet agreed, and here he is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hey Brad. So while he's still Mr. Grumpy Pants, he's not painful Grumpy Pants. And that's what matters. And as for what Tracy said, oh, I watch it too. I watch it too, Marla. Absolutely. And for what Tracy said, Mr. Lenny, um, I love me some Mr. Lenny, her little Chihuahua man, that long haired Chihuahua mix that we don't even know exactly what he is. Some kind of mixed dog thing. I love him to bits. And he's so timid, such a scaredy cat. I just love him to bits. Love him to bits. He's the best little guy. And I've been working on him for a hot minute too. He does a lot better now. He's been coming to me for a while too. And he's doing a lot better than he was when he first started coming. Oh, okay. Well, it depends on what you're looking to train them for. Basic obedience, there's several different methods, and it kind of depends on the temperament of the dog. But I can send you some links for some resources. Okay, so there's the neck hole. That completely trimmed out. Where'd she go? She disappeared on me. Yeah, give me a couple days. This Sunday. Okay. Okay. Give me a little bit of time. Um, give me a little bit of time. Give me a few days to put together some resources. And I'll get you some links and some resources put together. Okay. Where did I put? There it is. Good luck with that. No offense, but I think you're a little bit beyond that. Okay, we're gonna move my sewing machine. Yeah, I think you're beyond that one. I don't think there's much help there. I seriously need different pins. I don't think anybody could help Sarah with that one. No offense. Yes, one of a kind. We still love you though, but one of a kind. We still love you. I seriously need new pins. I'm going by the craft store tomorrow. All right, Fuzzy. We'll see you later, honey. You know what? See how well I can actually stitch this without setting it up. Let's see if it'll work. Let's see. Because these pins are starting to make me mad. Oh. No, I'm making a cooling vest for Mona. Out of cooling towels. They absorb water faster than her cooling shirts, and it lasts longer than her cooling shirts. Okay, this is working better on these because these are straight. So they start as these, I'll show you. It starts as these cooling towels. So they're long and narrow. So they're only this wide. So I take two of them and sew them together. And then cut a neck hole. But these, I have shirts for her for cooling. The problem is they don't absorb water as quickly because that's what they are. They're basically evaporative cooling is how it works. But they don't absorb water as fast as these cooling towels do. These towels absorb the water faster and they hold it. No, they hold the water faster, longer than her shirts do. So these work a little bit better. So it helps keep her cool because she's so hot-blooded as it is. She gets so hot so easily. So I made a demo, a test run where I just kind of sewed it and just kind of stitched along the edge, the raw edge on a zigzag for the 4th of July parade, just to see how well it would work versus her cooling shirt. And it worked so well, I'm making a permanent one where I'm actually finishing the edges and everything. So this is the one. And I was actually surprised. I got a 50 pack of these cooling towels in multiple colors so that I could pick the colors I wanted. So I went through and I got all the light gray ones, all the light purple ones, dark purple ones, and the pink ones. And then I gave the rest of them to my husband. And he's taking them to work to give to all the guys that, hey, Sunrise, to give to all the guys, all the people that work outside, to help them stay cool while they're outside. How are you, Sunrise? Bama Dave, how are you, honey? Yeah, so that demo one worked so well over the parade that this is the real one. So what I'll do with the demo one. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm so proud of you. Happy dance. I can't move very much right now. But sorry, I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Shame on me. Brad. No, it's and this one, I like this one too, because where the shirt kind of is a little bit snugger, and it cuts high over her shoulders. This one's looser, and it kind of just drops over her, but it doesn't come up under her like the shirt does. So if she wants to lay in the grass and cool off in the grass, she can. Yes, yes. Sorry, I'm sitting here just grinning like a silly old fool. Yeah, I'm sitting here grinning like a silly old fool. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I snorted. Oh, another happy dance. Sorry. Damn it. I need to be nice. I seriously need to be nice, y'all. I so need to be nice. I so need to. I'm going to shut up. I'm just going to sit back and grin like a Cheshire cat. That's all I'm going to. I'm going to shut my mouth and just grin like a Cheshire cat. I'm just going to shut my mouth. I'm just going to shut up. No, he doesn't. I'm Cheshire cat, y'all. That's all I need to say. I agree. 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 Um, Cheshire cat, y'all. Y'all. Cheshire cat here. Happy dance. Happy dance. Happy dance. For two people in my chat, actually three people in my chat. I do because I know things, y'all. I'm just gonna say that I know things, and Cheshire cat, y'all, because I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. Cheshire cat, y'all. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna shut my mouth and just sit here like a Cheshire cat. Yes, it is, Brad. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Most certainly is. I'm gonna sit here and sew. I'm gonna just sew. Yes. Yes, Sunrise. Yes. Uh-huh. Cheshire cat. Big ass grin on my face. That's all I'm gonna say. Cheshire cat. Cheshire cat. Do, 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 do. See, that's the way it needs to be. That's the way it needs to be. I'm just gonna shut up. Happy dance. Ow, that hurt. Happy dance. Ow, that hurt. Happy dance. Happy dance. Don't move that way. Happy dance. Yay. I know. That's why I'm like happy dance. I just can't move very much for a happy dance right now after 9 dogs today, okay? I know, Sunrise. I know. I just I want to do a thorough happy dance. I just can't right now, okay? My body is very angry with me. Oh yeah, you haven't been in lately. So back at the beginning of June, one of the other shops closed. No notice, no warning, no nothing. They just literally, the owners of the property literally walked in and said, we're done, and called all the appointments on the books and canceled everything. Yeah. I'm I'm okay. I'm good. I'm just really happy for your situation. Sarah is an absolute doll. Adore her. And I'm really happy that you're just about done with your evil situation. Um, and I'm just tickled pink that Sunrise is just about done with her evil situation. Uh, yeah, um, yeah. I'm just tickled pink that y'all. This is just absolutely made my day. Um, I'm just, this is fantastic. I love it. Whew. I agree, Brad. I absolutely agree with you. So yeah, um, that same day, said owners of said property texted me wanting to know how much I paid for my rent because they're looking for somebody, another groomer, to lease said property, um, to basically do what I'm doing, run their own grooming business out of said property. First of all, it's not their business. Second of all, it doesn't matter what I pay for my rent because the situation is completely different. Because they also run a boarding business, and would be sharing said space with said owner, sharing power, sharing space, sharing water. Oh, said owner would be also booking appointments, um, and all up in their business. So it doesn't matter what I pay because it's completely different. Yes. Yes, this is true. See. Yes. Thank you. This makes me very happy. This makes me very happy. This makes me very happy. Very, very happy. Grinning like a Cheshire cat, y'all. But since the beginning of June, I have been insanely busy. Today was 9 dogs. Last Monday was 11 dogs. Um, Tomorrow is like, I think 8 dogs. 7 dogs. I have an insane amount of doodles now. I am booked solid until almost the middle of August. It's insane. Absolutely insane. Better. That's all I got to say about that. That's all I got to say. And I work by myself. I don't have no help. Okay, good. I don't want to force them. I've seen too many families and relationships that are ruined by doing that. I've worked for a lot of small businesses and family businesses where the parents have forced the children to work for the family business, and it has literally ruined the relationships. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to force the kids. Now, they will help if I need help, absolutely. But I don't want to force them. But they have been helping a lot more at home. And that has helped out tremendously. They've picked up a little bit more on their chores. If I've asked them to do a little extra on chores, they're actually doing a lot better. And that has helped tremendously. But I've seen too many family relationships suffer with forcing the children to work in the family business. And I don't want to do that to my kids. Holy shit. That's fantastic. And just think, you'd never get monetized. Ha! My ass. Damn it. My husband's asleep. I gotta be quiet. She has to pay you out. Oh, that's fan-fucking-tastic. Karma. Oh, you're fine, Brad. You are absolutely fine. Um, mm, mm. And Sunrise. That's fantastic for somebody who could never get monetized. Huh. I think you're doing really good, my dear. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So for both you two, oh, right, Brad? Absolutely. For both of you. Here's what I say. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Karma's a bitch. Sorry. Husa. 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 Right, Dave? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, karma's a bitch. When you're an asshole, that's all you're gonna be. That's what you get back. Honestly. I mean, karma's a bitch. What do I always say? A little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make this world a better place. If you're not putting that into the world, you're not going to get any back. Just saying. And for those like you two that put laughter and smiles and kindness back into the world, sometimes it takes a little while, but it does come back to you. I hope this has proven it. You are, though, Brad. That's what I'm saying. You have a very warped and twisted sense of humor, but you make people laugh. You have a very dry sense of humor, but I love it. You you make people laugh. The cats. He's more worried about the cats. Are you freaking kidding me? Oh, I'm sure, Brad. I'm absolutely positive of that. Good, Dave. She needs that support. She has been stifled for far too long. And I've already told her that. Good. It's fucking ridiculous. Husa. Husa. That's some bullshit. That's some bullshit. I have been so busy, Brad. I'm gonna have to go back through my email. I know I have missed a ton of emails. I can't even keep up with my text messages for the shop. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like a day and a half behind on text messages. Good. That's the way it needs to be. That's the way it needs to be. Look, I'll tell you right now. I might call my husband an asshole at least once a week. If I don't, I'm pissed off at him. But that's my term of endearment for my husband. Because he is an asshole. Straight up. Straight up. He's an asshole. But you know what? That asshole keeps me level-headed, keeps me grounded, and he will put me in my place when I need it. It's not often, but it is occasional. I will own up to that. It is occasional. I do occasionally need to be put in my place. Maybe once a year. And he is my safe place. I know I can go to him anytime I need to. Right, Brad? Exactly. Exactly, Marla. Exactly. I don't know what I would do without my husband. He drives me batshit crazy sometimes, but I don't know what I would do without him. Love that man to bits. And that's the way it should be. Our other half should absolutely be our safe place. It's the way it should be. Ooh, Brad. Interesting. I have to wait and see. Daily? Oh yeah, no. Mm-mm. Uh-uh. No. Nope. I don't know about Daily. That man, that man never tells me no. He treats me like the spoiled queen I am. Literally. Oh my goodness, bubbies. There's midnight. Scooter sent me baby pictures. Look at that face. Ugh. Baby pictures. Oh, I forget this one's name. Oh, well, that's good, Sunrise. Oh, look at that face. Or just would have squish it. And no comment, Brad. No comment. Kiko, that's right, Kiko. I knew it was a K. I couldn't remember the name though. No comment. I know, aren't they cute? They're adorable. I like the black one. I'm just saying. Halloween cat. Hello. Void kitty. Yeah, I'm not answering that. No comment, Brad. Oh, and a biscuit. And a biscuit. I know, Marla, that just made my day. That absolutely just made my day. And a biscuit. You think so? I hope so. Void kitties are the sweetest. We'll see you later, Marla. Get some rest, honey. Sunrise, I have a question. Oh, whatever. I don't have an OF account. If he's so mad about the cats, why didn't he take them all? If he wants them all, why didn't he take them all? I mean, it's a legitimate question. That's not your problem. Not your problem. Not your responsibility. Susan, my darling dear. How are you, honey? If he wants all the cats, he can get a place, not a motel. He can get a place so he can have the cats if he wants them that bad. It's not your problem. Oh, good. I've missed you, darling. For what he's paying, for a motel, he can get his own place. So if he really wanted the cats that bad, he'd have his own place, not a motel. Hey, Shady, how are you, honey? Oh, absolutely. No, you can't. You have a child to think about, and a human is more important than an animal. I'm sorry. As a single mom, you have to make that call. If he wanted the cats that badly, instead of paying for a motel, he can get a place. Instead of paying for a motel. Oh, fantastic. Oh, dadgummit. My bobbin is empty. I knew that was going to happen eventually. Yeah, as a single mom, you had to make that choice. You had to make that call. You got to do what you got to do, whether you like it or not. Oh, hail to the no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Then he can blow it out his ass. Mm-mm. Oh, wow. Brad, can I show these? I love your sketches. Ooh, you do. You boo-boo. All I'm gonna say is Cheshire Cat, because it hurts to try to do my happy dance. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all know how much I love Brad's sketches. My sewing machine is so tall. I'm trying not to get the reflection of my overhead light. I love his sketches. I love this one. Love it. Fantastic. I love the bee. Love it. I'm so glad to see you back sketching. Love it. Now, Sunrise, you do know that there are actually apps for co-parenting that you can block him. I know he's so talented. You can block him on your phone, and he only has access to contact you through those co-parenting apps. Court systems use them all the time. And they will record all contact directly through the app. Oh, they do cost. Okay. All right. Well, just be careful. Make sure you document everything. And I mean everything. Okay. Every time, every communication, do not answer phone calls from him. Do everything through text or email. If you see him driving by, photograph it if you can. If not, log it. Have a journal, have a notebook. Document everything. All right, Brad, we'll see you later. Have a good day at work. And I mean everything. Nothing is too small to document when it comes to situations like this. Because you never know when something will become important. Okay, while you're sending me that, I'm going to go back to this. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, you never know what the linchpin will be in a situation like this. Document everything. He tries to reach out to your oldest. Document it. Everything. Everything. Especially with as young as youngest is, it's all about her safety. I got it. Oh my goodness. That's so cute. That's so cute. Okay, I can't. I'm not going to show that though, just for safety. Yeah, we're not going to show that just for safety. Just to be on the safe side. Because you never know. Now, are you kidding me? Already. You do not, no matter what, for any reason, weaponize the children. That is a no-go. That is a no-go. That is unacceptable. No, I'd rather not, just to be on the safe side. Because he does know about me, so I'd rather play it safe. All right. Y'all, this is so stinking cute. You're so stinking cute. How cute is that? Look at how much. Look at them smiling. Look at this. I love it. Are you kidding me? Please tell me you have that documented. Please tell me you have that documented. Cuter than snot, I'm telling you what. Fantastic. Right, Susan? I love it. Thank you. That is fantastic. So another way, all your documentation, not only should you keep it, how in its original format, but also set up a separate email, print it out, have it in its original format that you got it. So screenshots that were sent to you, also print it out to have a print hard copy of it. And then also, Dave, oh, you're so stinking cute. And then also create a completely separate, brand new, just for this email that you can access, right? That he has no idea what the email address is, completely separate from anything else that you have. And then send it to that as a backup that you can access from anywhere as well. So you have the original, how you got the documentation, the original format. You have a print hard copy and a secondary electronic copy as well. There you go. Fantastic. Perfect. There you go. But having that print backup, that hard copy, is going to be helpful too. So that if you ever lose anything electronically, you still have a print hard copy. Because emails get lost, corrupted, pictures don't load. I would still go ahead and try to get print hard copies, because pictures get corrupted, they don't load, things like that. So still try to get that done. So you still have a print hard copy of things as well. Okay. I would go ahead, like once a week, batch send to your lawyer so that you're staying up on all of your documentation with your lawyer. Okay, Dave. Yeah, just make sure that you guys are printing out so you have hard copies, because like I said, sometimes electronic stuff will still get corrupted. So make sure you still have that print hard copy for just in case, because you never know. Having that print hard copy could be your lifesaver. I can't believe he put her on a dating. That is insane. What the hell was he thinking? I can't. That is, I just can't. I'm just floored. Are you? What is? Ooh, Sunrise, Georgia is a one-party consent state. All right, Scooter, go get some rest. Yay, you're falling asleep. I like the sound of that. Go get some rest. Holy shit. Yeah, well, yeah. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, I literally just looked it up. I love it. I love it. One party consent. Oh, that is fantastic. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? Are you freaking kidding me? Okay. So Dave, I appreciate you wanting to take care of business, but she needs you, darling. She needs you. So as much as you wanted to do that, we need you to stick around, darling. We need you to stick around. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, this is fantastic. Hey, Dave, the next time you want to make a drive, just tell yourself if you make that drive, who's going to help her in the long run? Just tell yourself that. We need you around because I'm clear on the other side of the country. I can't help her. Yeah, I'm clear on the other side of the country. There's not much I can do long distance. I need you there to help her. As much as both of us want to make that drive, um, I kind of need you there to help her out. Okay. I kind of need you there because I'm. That's exactly what he's counting on. That is exactly it. And he's counting on being able to continue to manipulate her. One or the other or both. That's what he's counting on. And it's not working. So he doesn't know how to respond. That's why we need Dave to hang around. Because I know there's many of us that if we were there would help, but we're not there. Oh, absolutely.
I'm having trouble connecting to the internet. Check your Wi-Fi network connection by going to settings.
What the hell? My Kindle Fire tablet just talked to me. I don't know what the hell just happened. That was weird. Yeah, don't not at all. Don't be. Nope. Don't be. Um, do not be embarrassed. Um, yeah. Oh, Sunrise, what did I tell you the last time we talked? What did I tell you? When you told me you guys split, what did I tell you? I sat there and listed how many different aspects before you even told me everything. And I listed like 6 different aspects before you even, yeah. Uh-huh. 100%. 100%. Sure did. And all you said was you guys split. No, Dave, don't be embarrassed. Because even the best of us, people will still get under our skin. Even the best of us. Especially when it comes to people we care about. All right, Sunrise, go get some rest, honey. I'm not going to be on much longer. Actually, let's see if anybody else is live. Because I just got maybe 6 more inches of this bias tape to sew on, and then I'm calling it quits. I'm not seeing anybody. National Geographic is all I see. Love you too, Sunrise. Get some rest, my dear. You are welcome, Dave. Yeah, I'm not seeing anybody else live at the moment. I'm going to finish someone on this bias tape, and then I'm done for the night myself. So, I'm not seeing anybody live at the moment. So, I don't have anywhere to send you guys. So, Susan, it was wonderful to see you again. It has been a hot minute, and I have absolutely missed you. I've missed you too, Sunrise and Dave. I'm so glad to see you guys. It's been awesome to see you guys. I'm going to head out. I have a very long day again tomorrow. It seems like it's par for the course lately. Don't forget. All right, Shady, we'll see you later, honey. Early live tomorrow. It is Wednesday. Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I've absolutely missed you. Early live tomorrow, 4:30-ish, hopefully. Hopefully. 4:30-ish Pacific time. I have no idea what I'll be doing, where I'll be going. We shall see. We shall see. I think that's about all for announcements, important info. So yeah, I got nowhere to send you guys. I'm about to finish this last 6 inches on this, and then taking my meds and going to bed. So since I have nowhere to go or nowhere to send you guys tonight, we'll go straight to it. If you're headed to bed and you need them, night meds. Sweet dreams, sleep tight. If you're on the other side and you're just starting your day and you need them, day meds. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Make sure that you find something beautiful to look at. It makes the day better. Like I said, tomorrow is Wednesday, so early live, 4:30-ish Pacific Standard Time. I don't think there's anything else going on that I can think of right off the top of my head. So remember, a little bit of kindness, a smile, and a little bit of love make this world a better place. But don't forget to be kind to yourself. I'll see you guys later.